opisyal na bumabalik bilang Senate Blue Ribbon Committee Chair, may pasabog agad si Senate President Pro Tempore Panfilo Lacson. Sa kanyang napipintong return bilang BRC Chair sa November 10, target niya nang magdaos ng susunod na committee hearing sa November 14. Iimbitahan ang isang very important witness na hindi pa niya pinapangalanan, kasama si Orly Guteza na naging surprise witness sa previous hearing. Sa huling statement ni Lacson nung siya pa ang BRC Chair, iimbitahan daw niya sina Ko at Romualdez sa next hearing.
Now, according to Speaker D, the members will not be appearing before the committee today in order to avoid any possible prejudice to the ongoing investigation and eventual findings of the ICI. Mr. Saldico was similarly invited to appear before this committee. However, his lawyer, Attorney Rui Alberto Rondain, replied that Mr. Ko is unable to attend, citing that he is still overseas due to medical reasons.
Senator Ping Lacson, bokya sa ipinagyayabang na witness sa investigasyon ng Blue Ribbon Committee ngayong araw. Welcome back to Kaakibat TV. Matapos nga lumabas ang balita na muling pamumunuan ni Senate President Pro Tempore Panfilo Lacson, ang makapangyarihang Senate Blue Ribbon Committee ay may pasabog agad dito na di umano ay may surprise witness na ilabas ngayong araw, November 14, 2025.
Trabaho agad ang aatupagin ni Senate President Pro Tempore Panfilo Lacson sa kanyang comeback bilang chairman ng Blue Ribbon Committee. Bukod sa flood control scandal, sisilipin din ito ang anomalya sa iba pang infra projects tulad ng farm-to-market roads. Narito ang Agenda Weekend Report ni Hannity.
Hindi pa man opisyal na bumabalik bilang Senate Blue Ribbon Committee Chair, may pasabog agad si Senate President Pro Tempore Panfilo Lacson. Sa kanyang napipintong return bilang BRC Chair sa November 10, target niya nang magdaos ng susunod na committee hearing sa November 14. Iimbitahan ang isang very important witness na hindi pa niya pinapangalanan, kasama si Orly Guteza na naging surprise witness sa previous hearing. Kailangan pa raw kasing mabigyang linaw ang kanyang naging testimony tungkol sa di umano'y personal cash deliveries sa bahay ni na-resigned Ako Bicol Party List Representative Zaldico at former House Speaker Martin Romualdez. Ang pera ay may kaugnayan sa di umano'y kickbacks nila sa flood control projects. Sa huling statement ni Lacson nung siya pa ang BRC Chair, iimbitahan daw niya sina Ko at Romualdez sa next hearing. Inaasahang sisipot din sa November 14 ang ilang politiko at DPWH officials. Ayon kay Lacson, una nang sinabi ni Senate President Tito Soto na hindi lang flood control ang balak talakayin ng Blue Ribbon sa mga susunod nitong pagdinig. Sasakupin nito ang mga anomalya sa iba pang infra projects gaya ng farm-to-market roads. Nag-resign si Lacson bilang BRC Chair matapos ang di umano'y frustrating talks sa mga kapwa-senador. Bagamat suportado na raw ng Senate Majority ang pagbabalik ni Lacson bilang Blue Ribbon Chair, kailangan pang abangan kung nanganganib ang Senate Presidency ni Soto. Pero tila unbothered ang Senate Chief tungkol dito. Samantala, sinusuportahan naman ni Senator Win Gatchalian ang comeback ni Lacson. Sa programang On Point ng Billionario News Channel, sinabi ni Gatchalian na mas mainam na manatili si Lacson sa pwesto dahil siya na ang may kaalaman sa takbo ng investigasyon tungkol sa flood control mess.
It's better for him to continue to be the chair because he can definitely drive the investigation faster because of his prior knowledge about this issue.
Dinetalya ni Lacson nitong Setyembre ang modus o scheme kaugnay ng mga proyekto at nag-name drop ng mga sangkot sa ghost at substandard projects, partikular ang sa
Ngunit sa simula
Bulacan.
pa lang ng Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing ngayong araw, ay nabokya agad si Senator Ping Lacson na kung saan halos lahat na imbitadong witness ay absent at kanya-kanyang palusot na rason. Para sa buong kwento, narito ating panoorin at pakinggan ang video.
Yeah. Before we proceed to the substantive discussions, the committee will deal first with some administrative matters. For the record, the members of the House of Representatives implicated by the disguised spouses, as well as Congressman Martin Romualdez and Congressman Eric Yap, cited by Mr. Orly Guteza, were invited to attend this hearing. Incumbent congressmen were invited through a letter dated 12 November 2025 to Speaker Faustino Boji D. III of the House of Representatives. Now, according to Speaker D, the members will not be appearing before the committee today in order to avoid any possible prejudice to the ongoing investigation and eventual findings of the ICI, Independent Commission for Infrastructure, given that the invited members have already submitted themselves to its jurisdiction and proceedings. Mr. Saldico was similarly invited to appear before this committee. However, his lawyer, Attorney Rui Alberto Rondain, replied that Mr. Co is unable to attend, citing that he is still overseas due to medical reasons. Let me state clearly that this committee takes strong exception to the statement made by Attorney Rondain, specifically his apprehension, and I quote, "I'm apprehensive that any statement he," referring to Mr. Saldico, "may give before the committee will at best preempt any defense he may set up." Our invitation was directed to Mr. Co himself, not to his lawyer. Suffice it to say that Article 1, speaking of jurisdiction, Section 2 of the Rules of the Blue Ribbon clearly states, and I quote, "The filing or pendency of any prosecution or criminal action shall not stop or abate any inquiry to carry out a legislative purpose." Several of the invitees were also sent their excuse letters. Number 1, Jonathan Quirante of Quirante Construction. Excuse, needs to attend to personal operations and project sites affected by Typhoon Tino and needs more time to organize documents. Number 2, Yumir Villanueva of Top Notch Catalyst Builders. Excuse, prior engagement. Number 3, Engineer RJ Dumasig. Excuse, scheduled appearance at the DOJ at 1 p.m. today. The following also sent excuse letters based on alleged medical reasons. Engineer Gerard Opulencia, Regional Director, DPWH NCR. District Engineer Manny Bulusan, District Engineer, South Manila District Engineering Office. Commissioner Mario Lipana. The committee also sought the assistance of the Bureau of Immigration to obtain available information on the following individuals: Mark Bakiran Bunagan, Alan Colesio, John Paul Estrada, Orly Regala Gutesa, and Mark Texay. In the response letter dated 30 November 2025, the Bureau informed the committee that there is no record of departure for Mr. Bunagan, Mr. Gutesa, and Mr. Texay. Meanwhile, Mr. Colesio is confirmed to be in the country, having returned from a brief trip abroad from October 18 to October 24, 2025. In the case of Mr. John Paul Estrada, the reported aide of Mr. Saldico, the BI reported that he left the country on September 2, 2025, bound for Hong Kong, and has not returned to the Philippines to date. We are now coordinating with the Philippine Center for Transnational Crime, PCTC, to coordinate with Interpol to track the movement or movements of Mr. John Paul Estrada, as well as other personalities who are now abroad, whose attendance will be needed by this committee. Lastly, this representation received a copy of an order dated October 24, 2025, penned by Carolina or Judge Carolina C. Ecasiano Sison, Executive Judge of the Manila Regional Trial Court, in relation to the investigation conducted by her office on the authenticity of the notarization of the Sinumpang Salaysay executed by Mr. Orly Gutesa, allegedly notarized by Attorney Pechi Rose G. Espera. For the record, the committee notes that the notarial monthly report submitted by Attorney Espera covers notarized documents recorded under Notarial Book Number 3, specifically Book Number 3, Document Number 41-173, pages 10 to 36, period September 11, to 30, 2025. It is further noted that these details differ from those appearing in the sinumpang salaysay of Musgari Kutesa, which, on the other hand, indicates the following particulars. Book number 255, page number 51, or document number, 255, page number 51, book number 8, series of 2005. Furthermore, the order issued by Executive Judge Icasiano Sison looked into consideration the report prepared by Mr. Antonio Magbohos, Executive Officer of the Forensic and Scientific Service, Question Document Division of the NBI. After conducting a comparative examination of the specimen signatures, the NBI concluded that the questioned signature and the standard specimen signatures of Attorney Spera were not written by one and the same person. Since it was found that Attorney Spera has not notarized the sinumpang salaysay, her notarial details, including her signature, contained in the said document is falsified. As such, the order declared that there was no sufficient basis to hold Attorney Spera administratively liable in connection with the notarization of the sinumpang salaysay. With that said, let us start. We will recognize again the members of the committee in the order of their arrival. And the first to arrive is, as usual, Senator Erwin Tulfo. Of course, the Senate President, we are joined by the Senate President to arrive second. Then followed by Senator Ontiveros, Senator Pangilinan, Senator Marcoleta, Senator Bam Aquino. So, Senator Tulfo, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just have a quick statement, Mr. Chair. Distinguished members of the committee. The Professor Wina Guerra of UP Center for Integrated and Development Studies in her policy paper, Flood Control Fiasco, the policy reckoning for accountability in the Philippines, revealed that our flood control failures stem not from lack of funds, but from absence of credible science, data, and accountability, and also, of course, of corruption. One of her recommendations is the revival of Project NOAA and its return to the Department of Science and Technology. Project NOAA once provided real-time hazards, rainfall, forecast, flood simulation, guided both national agencies and the LGUs. It is for this reason that I urge this committee to recommend the said policy, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Before anything else, we also invited again former Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo. He has submitted his supplemental affidavit to the Department of Justice, and we want to hear, for the record, his sinumpang salaysay as submitted, or supplemental affidavit. This is supplemental to the September 25 affidavit that he submitted likewise to the Department of Justice, which he also testified before this committee. So, Undersecretary Bernardo, you're recognized.
Hanggang dito na lang muna ang ating video, at kung nagustuhan nyo, huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe at pindutin nyo na rin ang notification bell para ma-notify kayo sa ating susunod na video. Maraming salamat!